Hello and welcome to the fourth instalment
Yes.
of our Escape at All Costs series.
Welcome, yes. So we're here at the north end of London in
Yes.
Finsbury Park.
Yes, hello Finsbury Park. I actually really like Finsbury Park.
I do. It's a cute little station,
Yeah,
isn't it?
well, not little, but it's got some really nice station buildings, and
So it is
for
beautiful.
a Thameslink operated and managed station,
It's actually
it's
quite nice.
not in a complete state,
Yeah.
which is rare.
Which is very rare.
Very pretty station buildings and everything.
It is nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Probably
you know the
job.
gist with
Yep.
the series.
Yep.
There are 12 platforms here at Finsbury
Yes.
Park, so a lot to go from.
So we have 1 to 8 here.
Yeah.
However, if we roll a 5, we're going to re-roll.
Yeah.
If we roll a 5, we're going to re-roll because that's a fast line, no train stop there.
Yeah.
And for Tube downstairs, they're platform 1, 2, 3, and 4. But to make life easier, we have renumbered them to 9, 10, 11, and 12. Just for the funnies. So 9 is platform 1 Tube, and 12 is platform 4 Tube. Just makes our lives easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think without further ado, we get a number.
Platform 6. Okay, so that is going to be northbound Thameslink.
Yes, northbound Thameslink.
Right, let's head there.
Let's head there.
Right, okay, so the next train on platform 7/6 is
Cambridge.
Cambridge. So there are 8 stops between here and Cambridge.
Yep, so
let's see where we're going.
8.
We're going to Cambridge.
We're going over to Cambridge. Let's go to Cambridge.
Let's go to Cambridge. Cambridge is lovely.
Yeah, let's go to Cambridge.
Right, and we are here outside the absolutely beautiful Cambridge station.
It's really a sight to behold. Look, and especially at night time as well, with it all lit up.
Yeah.
A beautiful historic building. And even the inside of the ticket hall is also beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely station.
And I've never been to Cambridge before. This is my first time here. And my first impressions are...
BZL?
Just used to get distracted by buses.
Is that a BZL? Anyway.
It is, anyway. But yeah, my first impressions of Cambridge are very positive. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, these are some modern buildings in front of us, but they actually look nice, which is very rare for modern buildings.
So what we're going to be doing, since this episode, obviously, we literally just won it in one train.
Yes.
We're just going to be going around Cambridge for a bit, and we're going to be taking you with us. So let's walk up that way.
Yeah.
While I give you guys some facts about Cambridge, because if you don't know, I'm a historian. So I can give you some stuff on Cambridge. So the first signs of settlement go back to the prehistoric times.
Wow.
With a with the first signs of occupancy coming from a 3,500-year-old farmstead discovered in the site of the Fitzwilliam College.
Yeah, wow.
Which is insane.
That's
also,
insane.
I've got the notes jotted down on Ewan's phone because otherwise, if I'm taking them straight out of my head, I'm just going to mess up the wording a lot.
Yeah.
So, ignore me if I look down. So, the main Roman site here, because obviously it's a very old settlement and there's a big Roman site here, and that is a fort on Castle Hill. And it was built around 70 AD, so it's really old.
Yeah, that's old.
And it was converted to civilian use around 50 years later.
70 AD, yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So then we leap forward about 800 years to 875 AD, where the Vikings arrived. And during this period, they let in Viking law. And so the town centre shifted from what was the fort on Castle Hill to then what is now known as Quayside on the right side of the bank.
Yeah.
So in 1068, William the Conqueror then decided to erect the castle on Castle Hill.
Yeah.
The moat of which still survives to this day. So, the Cambridgeshire the first town charter was in 1120 by King Henry I and granted the town monopoly over water traffic. This was big because before that, they didn't have the monopoly over water traffic and stuff was chaotic to say the least.
Yeah, and I assume around that time is when kind of Cambridge started to kind of develop a lot as a settlement.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you think all the water traffic now coming to the area, but they'll bring a lot of businesses.
With the topic of the charter, it was then revised later on in 1382. And this was due to Cambridge's role and participation in the Peasants' Revolt. So then we get to the big stuff, the bit that everyone's waiting for.
Yes.
In 1446, King's College Chapel, later to be known as King's College, Cambridge, began construction by King Henry VI. And it was completed during the reign of King Henry VIII. So it took a long time to complete the building.
Yes.
There's a lot of different colleges in Cambridge University, but this is the main one. It's the big famous one. And King's College, Cambridge, it's become so well known, it's literally become synonymous with Cambridge. Like the first thing you think of when you think Cambridge, specifically King's College, Cambridge. Yeah. And on the topic of the city, it was granted its cityship in 1951.
Oh wow.
And this is due to the recognition of its history and place in English heritage and all of that. It's within the Church of England's district dissonantary of Ely, but then it was granted cityship.
Yeah, because as you know, if you know your English kind of ceremonials, you know that cities don't necessarily have to have cathedrals.
Yeah.
For example, it's just a status symbol. Like, for example, Milton Keynes is a city, and that doesn't have a cathedral, I don't think.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, cities are just a status. It's like, oh, you're a city, by the way. There's no kind of legal requirements to be one.
And then there's Reading.
Yeah, there's Reading. It really should be, but it's like, nah, you're essentially just a small little settlement. So, anyway.
So then, Cambridge gained its second university. You might be thinking, second university? Yes, Cambridge actually has two universities. You obviously have the famous Cambridge with King's College, Cambridge, and all that, famous Cambridge University. Then you have the other Cambridge University, which was opened in 1992. So really, actually, that's quite recent. Yeah. And that's when the Anglia Polytechnic became the Anglia Polytechnic University, which had origins leading back to the Cambridge School of Art, founded in 1858. So that goes back a bit further, but still
not quite
fairly recent in retrospect.
Yes, and can you see what I see before me?
Yep.
Right, we will not show you what it is because you'll say that for the end of the video. But that's where we're going to head, I think.
Yep, that's where we're gonna head.
Yep. So, yeah, I said we're walking what we can assume is probably one of Cambridge's high streets here. There's a generic kind of shops that we've got, like Co-op,
Yeah,
Tesco Express,
We've also got
Costa.
some little like independent places as well, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have our first church.
Yes.
St. Paul's
the first
Church.
of many.
Yes, there's
This
many.
is St. Paul's Church.
I'll quickly just pan up this place so you probably can see the spire just behind me there.
Yep.
Is the spire of the church.
If you pan it there, it's sort of
Yep, it kind of goes up. It's very dark. It's not very well lit either.
Yeah.
But it's there. It exists, and it's pretty cool.
Right, and so I was correct in my observations on the architecture. It is Victorian,
About
1851.
1851, yes.
And there is a plaque here that says, in grateful memory of those who died on active service and in civil defence, 1939 to 1945. And there are unfortunately quite a few names there.
Yeah, there's quite a few names there. And that's obviously the people that must have died in Cambridge during
the Second World War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have a little bit of memory. The cage itself, the gardens look very nice and clean as well. We're filming this in spring, and you can see
the flowers are starting to come out.
Daffodils are all starting to come out now, which is very, very cool to see. Nice to see them coming out again. So we'll head further into town and head over to
the next church.
the next. That looks like a big one, but again with the architecture, you can see now the architecture starts to kind of like shift.
Yes, this is
away from the modern developments to the kind of the historic parts of Cambridge.
Yes.
And you can see the buildings behind me here start to become a lot...
It starts becoming a bit more...
historic.
Yeah, this seems to be a bit more, Gothic, Edwardian
Gothic
style?
Edwardian, 100%. I would 100% say that, yeah.
Yeah. You've got some beautiful buildings on the side here.
Wow, and you can see them kind of like nicely lit up as well in like kind of blue.
In terms of era there, I'd put those in Jacobean.
Well, that's 100% Jacobean, yeah. And got Cambridge bus stop review time. Pretty nice. We've got some facilities here.
Yeah, gotta love the anti-homeless architecture.
And got a bin.
Also, top-tier bin.
The Cambridge sightseeing bus stops here, which is pretty cool. By the way, we are here at 7:30 in the evening. We've done other stuff today.
Yeah. Challenge, escaping virus. Impossible. You leave the UK, nah, they're in Germany, nah, they're in America.
Yep.
You just cannot escape them. Now that is a beauty.
Wait for the bus to pass and wait for the bikes to pass. Now, would you look at this?
That
is a church.
Is a beautiful building. Stunning.
Yeah, but it looks like there's scaffolding on this side from there where the spire is. They must be doing some sort of like maybe renovations or something to it.
Yeah.
Restorations. So again, more of the stunning. Oh wow, look at this. This is
Gothic.
This is very Gothic.
Beautiful Gothic.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That is stunning.
That's stunning. I don't know how well it comes out on camera because it's obviously quite dark. But up top there are some beautiful statues.
Yeah.
And engravings up there.
Yeah, it is just stunning.
It is.
Okay, so we've made it to the other side of the church where you can see the front of the church really nicely.
Oh yeah.
And its name is a mouthful.
Yeah, it's called Catholic Church of Our Lady of the Assumption and the English Martyrs.
Really a mouthful.
Because it is a Roman Catholic church.
Yes.
It's not a Protestant church like a lot of other churches. It is a Roman Catholic church.
And what's really interesting about it, and if we take it to the front and you'll see, right? I would like you all, okay, so Ewan, if you could pan the camera sort of to show the church and its architecture and everything.
This was actually Victorian.
Yeah, surprisingly.
It was built in 1890.
1890, which is insanely recent Victorian
times. It is, I believe, actually the largest Roman Catholic church in the UK.
It is.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And again, the building is also very, 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 very cool.
It is a beautiful building, absolutely breathtaking.
And it actually is Grade 1 listed.
It is Grade 1 listed, despite being so young.
Yeah. I think it's just because, it's presence of being a big Roman Catholic cathedral.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to head further into the town centre, city centre. So yeah, we'll come along. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Right, so we've walked a bit further down, and the buildings here are absolutely stunning.
They are. We're definitely in the kind of the older part of Cambridge now.
Yeah.
We're all the way from where we were at the start of Cambridge over near the station.
Yeah, it is just beautiful.
It is.
I love Cambridge. Like,
It is.
as I said, I've been here quite a few times. I love walking through
Yeah,
Cambridge.
I need
whenever I
to
go here.
come back here again in the light.
Oh yeah, I'm taking you on a day trip to Cambridge, like a proper day trip.
Yes, has to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna end the video off here.
Yeah.
Again, very short video for oranging out of London because we did it in one. Which is, if you've watched, not to spoil anything, but if you've watched our 2 previous episodes, is
a miracle.
A miracle.
So we're gonna leave the video off here, and next week will be the big one.
Yes, the big one.
Next week we will be starting from the geographical centre of London.
Yes.
And we will be including every single form of transport. This includes boats, buses, cable car, trains, any other form of rail transport, everything.
The lot. The only thing you aren't going to go and get, the only thing we're not including is taxis or Ubers.
Yes, because that way you can just cheat.
Yes. So that's going to be a big one, a big finale. So for that video, you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a big finale.
We haven't filmed it yet, so it could be a
we're
complete disappointment.
it tomorrow.
It could be a complete disappointment, but oh well, you'll find out.
We're stressing about it. Hope you will too as well. So
anyway, I have been Ewan.
And I've been Willow. And we will see you next week.
Okay,
thanks. Bye.